All right. It's February 5th.
Hey guys, sorry that took me a while.
You're dark.
You're shadow.
You're like a
I'll move
shadow.
to the
It's
side.
like you're on the news and you don't want anyone to know who you are.
It's the mystery person. Let me move to the side. That's
So
fine.
who, I don't need to talk first. Who wants to share something first?
I'll share. It's nothing big. I'm just excited. I have 2 confirmations for tonight's 90-day game plan call.
Good.
Right.
That's
One of
awesome,
them's
Donna.
my therapist, and one of them is one of the trainers at my gym. So I'm like, woohoo!
Fantastic.
Yeah, I got somebody coming on too, and it's going to be a good one because it's the medical professionals. So I'm pumped about that.
Yes.
That's awesome, Donna. Good for you. Anybody else want to share?
I'll share.
Oh, go ahead.
I have 2 new reps as of last week.
Nice.
Wow.
awesome.
So one's in South Carolina. I'll be messaging you or looking at your calendar, Lisa, today to add the welcome calls for both of them.
Phenomenal. Can't wait.
Woo!
Awesome.
I'd just like to say that Caprice did an incredible job in front of the room the other night.
Oh, thanks, Melissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It's not easy to moderate at all. At all. Especially when you have someone like Stacy.
Yeah. She pretty much did her own thing, but it was great. I mean, it was really the right balance.
Yeah. No, it's a tough thing to do. So you did it really, really well. And the close was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Anybody else? Chris Hagel, you got something to say.
Oh, I have 3 guests going to a doctor talk tonight in Santa Barbara.
Woo!
Woo!
Awesome.
And somebody that's dipping back into the business that I have missed painfully. Tiffany.
Wow.
Looking good, looking good. We're doing a call, so.
They always
Really? That's awesome.
the people in integrity come back. They figure it out. The grass isn't greener.
So good to see Marie,
Yep, she's back.
right?
Yep, she's back. Heading to Boise pretty soon, I think. She's got to get me some team, and then we'll go up.
Ugh. I was going to get to Boise first, but she can open it up.
Well, and Donna Lambert's got legs up there too. There's so much
Yeah.
potential in that state. I can't even take it. It's the fastest growing state in the country. So let's
Which one?
Idaho.
Boise.
Idaho.
It's the fastest growing state in the country, and they're all leaving California because they can't afford it here, and they want to go there.
Hello.
And they're all half of them are Mormon, and they have 15 children.
Didn't know that.
No, it's true.
Oh, Lisa.
So they have to be reps.
Have to.
All right. Anybody else?
Danielle put together a really killer action game that we'll have to share with you guys.
Yeah, I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Share away.
Yeah, I can't really take full credit for it because I got it from Sideline Friends and then just tweaked it to customize it for our team. But we start running today. It's called Tag, the action game. So we got people paying into it, $25 each, which was good because we've got a jackpot now.
Good.
And obviously, like, all the activity is built around things that they should be doing anyway
Right.
to move their business forward, and everyone's put into teams and their own little Voxer chats, and it'll be good. Day 1, so let's see.
That's
Let's
gonna
see
be
how it goes. It'll be fun. People are looking forward to it.
That's great, Danielle. That's awesome.
We move things forward.
Phenomenal. I love it. Yep. Get that team together. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. Well, this is a great way to start my day. So I have 4 things that I want to share with you guys, but this was the biggest thing I wanted to do is just hear from you of what's going on and what you're excited about. And I love starting the call this way. So let's do that every time. January was awesome. Everybody's back to work and excited. And I think between, shredding and the 90-day game plan, those calls, I mean, things are humming away, and I'm excited to dig even deeper and help people move forward and reach their goals. We've got 2 months to get people where they want to be before Phoenix. So I'm super laser focused on helping people get those promotions so that we've got a ton of stuff to celebrate in Phoenix, and obviously getting people to Phoenix, which I know we're already in conversation about with, every call that we do. And because it's around the corner, it's going to be here before we know it. And I thought that I would share, just building on the call last week, which I think went well, and I appreciate you guys' feedback. But I've been getting some really awesome coaching from Jamie Westerfield, who, for those of you guys who may not know her, she's been in the business for 20 years. She's an amazing woman. I love her dearly. We're good friends. And her organization is going to hit 100 either this month or next for sure. And it's not by accident. She's done two things differently in the last couple of years. Yes, some new blood has come in and some really strong people have come in, like Sherry Stabile, and Sharon's got some good legs up in Oregon. But what she's done with these people, she did with me on Friday. And then I quickly turned around and got her on the phone with Caprice. And we kind of did a form of it a little bit. I think, Caprice, we just focus more on what we can focus on right now. And it's a no-brainer activity, but it's, to be honest, what I really didn't do a lot of last year at all. And that is very simply getting a rep on the line and coaching them about exactly what they need to do to get to where they want to go within the time frame of of when they want to get that done. So, for example, I sent her a PVC report from one of my fast track sales coordinators that, started last year. And what exactly does she need to hit SSC by 8 months, by 6 months, and breaking that down so specifically that I can Voxer her and I can say, look, each of your VFs need 4 orders every month, and you need a new, VF within 8 months to hit your goal. And it's as simple as that. And it's such an important activity that I just haven't been doing, but Jamie has seen huge results in this simple 30-minute, mapping and breaking it down, obviously by trios only. She just works with trios, and just breaking down, exactly what they need to do, and in each leg, what each little team needs to do. And we can do this for, VFs in terms of qualifying. That's simple. And then we can do it for sales coordinators or senior sales coordinators or whatever. And then, of course, we have to find out the commitment level and where, how quickly they want to achieve that goal. And it can be a year, it can be 8 months, it can be 6 months. So that is something that I loved going through with her, and I'd be happy to go through it with you guys. And then you can turn around and duplicate it, or you can bring me in to do it. But I think that this is going to give people very concrete action steps to get laser focused on their month every single month. And then, of course, the questions that I want to start asking more of the people that I'm talking to and coaching and that want to move forward are, how many people are you willing to talk to every single week? And, if you don't talk to those people, what does that mean? You know what I mean? So getting their commitment level in turn, because that's really what it comes down to. It doesn't matter how you slice it, dice it. It's how many new people are you willing to talk to every week to do what we need to do in 8 months' time.
I just found out the file for you.
So I'm excited about that. And, Caprice, I know we didn't really have a in-depth breakdown because your PVC report's already so strong, but how did you feel about that coaching that we had with her on Friday?
I loved it. I mean, I felt honored to be coached by Jamie, who I'm so excited is almost 100 clubs. So, and have you on the line, both of you. And yeah, I mean, I felt very good about it because it just helped me, like you said, get more laser focused on who the people are to spend the time with, to get them to the place where my structure will take me to NMD. So I loved it.
Well, and look at what we already did. We had a call yesterday, with somebody, and she's ready to rock. And I feel like she has a very specific, she knows exactly what she needs to do to get her to that place. And then we'll continue to hold her accountable and help her with her new team, and get it done. Get it done, get it done, get it done.
Right.
So if anybody wants to go through this, I'm excited to teach it. And she really, really, really makes a big deal about the 5%. Like, really. Like, throw your retail profit out the window. Like, it's dumb, it's stupid, it means nothing. If you're a leader, your retail profit should be your grocery money for a week. It's nothing. And it is all about that 5%. And nobody gets that at the beginning, but people have got to get the 5%. So the other thing that she does that I'm going to start doing as well, and we're going to do it tomorrow night because it's the first Tuesday of the month, is, and it's got to be the repetition, you guys. Like, one call and qualifying is never going to do it. So tomorrow night, I want to take people through the genealogy report because I started coaching on that last week with some of my open, and they didn't even know how to read it. And these are sales coordinators, and they didn't even realize that they had D's and, things that were really important to pay attention to. So I want to go over that for about 10 minutes. It doesn't take that long. And then I'm going to screen share them right into the mission-driven model, and we're going to watch a video together as a team. And it seems so silly, and it may seem like, why can't you do more than that, Lisa? Because I shouldn't have to. But we're going to watch BFQ, qualifying your business. And I think most of this team, if you really ask them, like, if your kids' lives depend on it, do you go to Mission Driven Model and watch those videos on a weekly basis? They'll all say no. So that's the second thing that Jamie's done that has really taken her organization to the next level. And I agree with her that it is, it's such a mandatory piece. And I don't think, even though I feel like I beat the drum a lot, I don't think we beat it enough. And I think if people really go through that and watch those videos and really understand it, it will start to sink in. Because they've got to get this 5%. They've got to get that that's where the money is. And most of them are leaving good money on the table. So what do you guys think about that?
I think that there's we get a lot of people that get to BF and they're like retail people, and we try to get them qualified because they've got lots of customers, but it's shifting them into team building too. I think those two are combined. Like, they have to, because the 5% comes into play when you have a team to earn it on, right? So if they're
never going to get that team unless you get that 5% done through customers.
Right, what I'm saying, but I'm just saying that the meaningful piece of it is attached to the team part, and they have to have the two combined. Otherwise, they'll just retail forever and be qualified, and that's all nice for us, but it's not nice for them.
No, absolutely. I agree. I totally agree. And that's where hopefully, if we can spend more time figuring out, telling them specifically what they need to do to get to the next level, and then coaching them through that. And then I'm just using the genealogy right now with my people who want to build team, and we're talking about the people. I see the people with multiple orders. I see the people that have been eating Juice Plus for a year, and I'm like, talk to me about this customer. And then we put together a plan, and then they either execute on that or they don't. Mm-hmm. But I agree, we've got to help them pluck out these team members so that they can recruit and really get that 5% to mean something.
And it might be nice to hear from somebody who's done that, who did retail for a while and then started to build that team skill and add team, and the difference in their business experience, right? Because it makes it more fun. And we all know that, it makes it more fun. The people make it fun, and you're accountable to the people, and you do so much more because you want to do more and you want to do right by them. It enriches everything. So, but I think that rather than hearing it from us, it might be helpful if we had somebody under our teams, that's made that shift, to hear from them, because then all those other people that are kind of sitting out there, just like the retailers, they'll connect to that messaging, maybe,
Well, I don't think you guys should discount yourselves, because you wouldn't be where you were unless you built team. So I think you guys, you lead by example. You're showing them that, in order to really make this marketing plan work for you, you've got to build team, and you guys all have, or else you wouldn't be on this call. So I don't want to discount you guys, because, and I think a great way to start some of these calls is to share our business stories. That's the other thing. I really want to get people better at sharing their business stories. People are not sharing their business stories. because if they were, they'd have more team. So,
Lisa, remember we were talking about the rep on Martina's team that has 14 customers, and I really liked how Jamie nailed down what she would be making if she got X number more. And I think for the longest time we were, let's get them on, but those numbers, the money makes such a difference. And if they see that they'll make this much just on the retail orders, but they'll make $1,500 a month, all they need is 12 more and 2 team members, suddenly it's a whole different vision for them.
I totally agree. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I'm unstable.
Else, is kind of what
Sorry.
makes them.
I
Yeah.
totally agree with you, Caprice. People respond to money. They want to know what really I could do that, especially someone that's already like you said, the credibility of getting 14 customers. If they can get 14 customers, they can get 14 more. And you mean my paycheck will go from $42 to $250? Okay.
Well, and if they can get 14 customers, they can get 14 reps because they've gotten somebody to say yes to something.
Right. They have credibility with people. That's Wendy Campbell's magical thing, and I've never forgotten that. If you got, and this is another good thing, and I do like to take people through that. If you see a PBC report and they've got double-digit customers, especially if they're not engaged. If they're not engaged, they're not showing up, you never see them, and they still put people on this product, we got to get into that person and get into their customer base, because that person has credibility with people and they know how to put people on the product. If they know how to put people on the product without even showing up to anything that we offer, they can build a team. So I love to look at that stuff, because that is what I remember that Wendy is brilliant at, that she taught me, and I'll never forget it, unless they've got like 8 kids and they're all their own orders. But most of the time, double-digit customers means there's potential. So I agree. I think that there's so much that we can be doing. Not that we want to take my priorities are super clear in what my time is focused on, because that's all we can control in this business is our time. So my number 1 priority is recruiting frontline, and my number 2 priority is getting into this PBC report and coaching the people that really want to move forward, that really want to make this marketing plan work for them, and really helping them map out a specific plan that can be very part-time, that can help them get to a bigger place faster, so that they really start to make some money. Because that is when they'll stay. They won't stay if they don't make money. It's too hard. And I know I have not been doing a good enough job at helping people see how easy it is for them to make more money by doing very simple things. 4 orders, 6 orders, 1 team member. So you guys look at your PBC reports and let me know if you want to go through this personally, and then we can do it. And then we can do it with a couple of your team members, maybe a sales coordinator or 2, or maybe somebody that wants to fast track to sales coordinator. I want more fast track sales coordinators in Phoenix. I hope we have 4 or 5 up on that stage.
I agree.
For sure. And it's totally doable, especially with these calls every night. We can absolutely get some people fast tracked. Okay, next topic, around the same idea. I've had no contest because honestly, I've been like flat. Like I just have been not inspired about a contest, but Jamie inspired me. So I'm ready to go, and we can do it starting January. And if you guys want to contribute, it will be better for your teams. And if you don't, that's totally fine. So the contest that she does, and this won't be hard at all, and it will be up to them. And of course, it is around qualifying. So, and we can start in January, and that's fine because it is what it is. Qualifying your business. If you qualify your business, your name goes in a hat. If you customer qualify your business, your name goes in a second hat. So potentially you can be in 2 hats. if you sponsor someone that qualifies, it goes in another hat. So you could potentially be in multiple hats, multiple months. And we pick 3 people in Phoenix. And I'll put in $1,500 for the whole thing. And then if you guys want to throw in any more and sweeten the pot, and we'll recognize them every month for going in the hat. So that we only have a couple months, so it's not going to be that hard. But again, people are already in the hat, right? I mean, we've got plenty of people that are already in this hat. And so they'll get excited. And then if they really want to dig in and customer qualify and get in that second hat, which we know is better, and then obviously helping people and duplicating and sponsoring.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys like that?
I like it. It's easy.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I know we've done it before, and it's like, we all just reinvent the same things over and over. And I mean, I could try to go back, but I think it's just, it's going to be more work on my end. So I would just rather start January and just crank it up.
Mm-hmm.
February, you mean?
No, I'll go back to January.
Okay.
Yeah, January, February, March. That's 3 months. Because I did a couple of contests too, you know what I mean, like before. But I want this to be quantifiable, and it needs to matter.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa, anything around re-qualifying? Anybody that's been out for a while?
Yeah, if you weren't qualified before January and you qualified in January, then your name goes in the hat.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like Marie Copper is a great example. She doesn't qualify for like 4 months. So fine, throw it in. I don't care. I want to reward people for doing the activity that pays them and that sets the example for the team. And that's qualifying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll put something together on that. If you guys like that. And then the last thing that I've also been lame about, but I'm doing it now, is putting together our lunch. So I have 3 people to call today that responded. I mean, not our lunch, our dinner. Sorry. Our dinner Thursday night. Unless you guys want a lunch, but I think that Thursday dinner is kind of the best time. And we'll, it'll be great. Even though I'm behind. But good news, there's plenty of places in Phoenix. And it's warm out. If we have to walk, no one will die of freezing cold. It'll be great. I seem to fly by the seat of my pants and get away with it sometimes. And we'll do our awards, and we'll have fun, and we'll do a buffet, and I'll try to keep it under $30. And all that good stuff. Because Friday, I know Karen's putting together a lunch for the people who are in the Brave Leaders program. So that's going to take up Friday. And then Saturday, the Burdicks are not doing anything this time. I think they're focused on fall and doing the big contest again in the fall, and we can decide if we want to do that or not. Bob's trying to get commitments now, and I just haven't said anything because I'm still on Phoenix. So it's up to you guys how this contest goes, if we want to keep doing it that way or if we want to focus on what they do.
Hey, Lisa, speaking of Phoenix, where's everybody staying? Because I didn't get housing. I need to, where's everybody, where's the?
Are you on a wait list?
I'm on nothing.
Okay.
Well, I can Vox for you. We're staying at the Residence Inn, and we got state rate rooms, and I can see if I can get a couple more.
Okay.
It's $130 a night. It's 0.5 miles away. It has a kitchen, a bedroom.
I would love that.
So I was going to have Brian call and try and reserve 2 more rooms because we can each reserve 2 rooms.
Cool. Okay.
As-
Talk to
That's
me.
awesome.
Thank you.
So let me check today, and then I'll send you a message.
Okay.
And Donna, maybe we can do the wrap up there like we did last year in Anaheim.
Yeah, I sent you a message too. Absolutely. We can do the wrap up at any one. Right now we have 6 rooms reserved because a couple gals on my team have all So we'll all be staying at the residence in our whole team.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yep, we'll plan
Definitely.
food better. We'll plan food better this time.
No can of beans?
Oh my gosh, that was funny.
Dang, I missed out.
Oh my gosh. It was like a college dorm party.
I love it.
No, you were there, Chris. Wait, that was Anaheim.
Oh, Anaheim. That's right. Sorry.
Oh.
I don't remember a can of beans, but okay.
That was Lisa's contribution to our food and our team wrap up.
I think that was
Oh,
like a
it was at
freaking
your
7-Eleven.
place.
That was like all that was there.
That's right.
So I'm like throwing out numbers of 45 to 50. I don't know. I don't have a sense. I mean, I kind of have a sense, but obviously it's going to be much bigger than Indiana. But as you guys do calls with your teams and as we start to put things together, then we can start to figure it out. But it's definitely time for every three-way call I'm doing. You know, I'm asking, are you coming to Phoenix? You know, if they're committed to their business, especially for most of us, this is our conference and it should be a no-brainer.
Can you just tell me really quick? I'm sorry, the school was calling just before, but the lunch, is that what you said?
No, dinner, Thursday night.
Thursday night dinner, okay.
Yeah.
And Friday was what?
Friday, if you have people in the Brave Leaders program, Karen's hosting a lunch for those of us that are in the Brave Leaders program this time, which I may or may not go to. I may send Phil to that and just be with my open or with you guys, because I, you know, it's like there's so little time that I don't, you know, I always want to prioritize the team. And then that's it though.
That's it, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were, okay. So Thursday dinner, got it, okay.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I just think it brings us together right away, and
Yeah.
it's fun, and I can relax a little bit because I always like to do a good job for everybody at that event. So yeah, so we'll get a great place and it'll be awesome.
So is this the one with the cottons or no? That's different? No.
No.
Okay.
No, the only time we do stuff with them is if we do.
I thought they were going to do the rooftop, but I guess not.
Yeah, I thought so too.
That's a good question.
They talked about a rooftop.
Yeah, she did talk about a rooftop. You know what? She was going to come on our call, but then when I moved it, she's got her other business builder call. I got to ask her. I don't think anything's happening with that.
That's a bummer. That was fun.
Yeah. I'll see her tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So you have a place then, Lisa, right, for Thursday?
What's that?
Do you have a place for Thursday, or do you need
Oh,
help?
no.
Okay.
Nope.
Can I help you with that? Do you want?
Nope. Paid Ellie $50. Nope.
Okay.
Got nothing. No, I have 3 emails that I have to follow up on today.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have not made that a priority. I could make an excuse or I could tell you the truth. Yeah, it'll get done. Don't worry. I'll pull it out. There's plenty of places in Phoenix. I'm not too concerned.
Yeah.
We have to walk a few minutes. It's fine.
Paul knows too. He's because he
Oh,
does
yeah.
so much business there. So you should talk to him because he's got
Yeah.
ideas. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny how this all goes now. I used to put so much more energy into it. And honestly, it's as simple as Googling, and then you just send a bunch of emails. They all have, a template, and you just get it out, and then they call you back. And I don't know, it works out for the most part. Our place in Indiana was great. And I mean, the one in Phoenix 2 years ago had some weak links, but I think we learned from that, and I'll make sure that we don't have any distractions and stuff like that. It can be a little tricky. The private room situation can always kind of throw us, but even if it's not 1,000% private, it usually works out.
Yeah.
Because we're loud. So last in Indiana, there was 2 other big teams. Sean and Jennifer had a thing, and then Michelle Pitto had a thing in adjacent rooms, and we never even knew that they were there, except we saw them walking in. And then the cost, I'm always mindful of the cost, of course. So I'll do my best to, Phoenix isn't cheap, but I think we can do fine.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it be cheap than have it be, but it's always delicious, I have to say. The Indiana food was pretty good for Indiana. Yeah, so I'm going to work on that this week and get that done because it's time. I gotta get it out. Okay. Anything else? I know we're all busy. I super appreciate you guys getting on these calls now. I'm super happy that we're doing them again. And just be in touch with me if you want to do some of that mapping and stuff like that. And let's just keep sharing what's working and what's doing good. And you guys are awesome. Phoenix is going to be great. I'm excited.
Like Phoenix is my favorite. It was my first one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good conference. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. So, and I have people with airfare and the whole deal. So you can drive from California if you have to, but you don't want to. So I know, Danielle, you girls have to get your airfare, but you know, the sun and the warmth, I'm sure, is a big attraction.
It's 80 degrees here today. Well, it's going to be.
She got a lot last time.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Melissa, are you driving or flying?
I think I'm going to drive because I'm probably going to bring the kids. So, because my mom wants to come. So if that's the case, and then Paul's usually the one who gets out and flies.
Lucky Paul.
Lucky Paul. But that's probably what's going to happen. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, everybody have a great Monday, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.